Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta. Charisse is off tonight. It has been a stiflingly hot summer in southeast Louisiana, and nearly every inmate across the state has been weathering it in a prison without air conditioning. Only one prison in our entire state is fully air conditioned. Only 13 states do not provide AC in all prisons. They include Alabama, Florida, Mississippi, and of course, Louisiana. And the heat raises tensions in an already high-stress environment. The Department of Corrections says it's planning to change that situation, but advocacy groups say it should have already happened. Eleanor Tabone has the story of one formerly incarcerated man who shares the struggles inside Angola in the sweltering heat.
There are 3,861 people currently being held inside the Louisiana State Penitentiary. Majority of them are living without air conditioning, waking up, going to sleep, eating, sweating. And as summer temperatures soar, the temperature inside Angola skyrockets. According to the Innocence Project New Orleans, Louisiana has the highest incarceration rate and one of the highest rates of proven wrongful conviction in the country.
You also have innocent people in there that's suffering, that's having to deal with the unbearable heat.
Department of Corrections reports no heat-related deaths this year or last. Of the 8 state prisons, Louisiana Correctional Institute for Women is the only state-run facility that's fully air-conditioned. DOC says in the remaining 7 state-run facilities, there is air conditioning in various parts of the facilities, and extra fans were placed in some living areas. Michael Cahoon with the Promise of Justice Initiative says he's gotten reports of temperatures inside Angola hitting 120 degrees.
We had one client describe it as like sitting in your car with your windows up, but all of the time.
He says temperatures that high are simply dangerous for anyone to be exposed to, especially those with medical conditions.
It's really important that we make sure that we're not putting people in our custody as a state in dangerous and life-threatening situations.
The only thing we can do to try to bear the heat would go outside the dormitory and get a hose pipe and try to hose the dome down, the walls and the roof of the dome, hoping that would somehow diminish some of the high temperature.
Anthony Hingle Jr. spent 31 years in Angola for second-degree murder. Those inside Angola wrongly accused and the staff all subject to the stifling heat.
Corrections officials and guards at Angola sometimes have to change uniforms 2 or 3 times a day.
Those incarcerated doing anything possible to keep cool.
When you're able, you may be walking around in your underwear, and some people will have to go as far as walking around in their cell naked. Some people will actually go as far as taking the cold water out the commode because the water is actually colder in the commode than it is in the zinc. They would take that cold water and splash it on the floor and sleep on the floor trying to stay cool.
Released in 2021, Anthony just wants the state to consider those behind the walls of state prisons. Eleanor Tabone, Eyewitness News.
According to the DOC, the state will soon receive an engineer's report from a study examining how to climate control all of Louisiana's state-run prisons, but that is all contingent on funding. Hingle says his charge has since been amended to manslaughter.